Hi guys, normally when I get some pickups throughout the week or on the weekend, I like to put them on directly onto my webpage, but today I thought I'd show you some of the amazing things that I picked up. These were picked up completely free. And the reason for that is, which I believe is because, you know what? I try to be kind to other people, help them out. The first person that I got some of this stuff from was somebody that I purchased a Miracle piano in the past, a Mac version Miracle piano, and he had a lot of other things, and I let it slide. I didn't want to get too much, and he was looking to get rid of a lot of things and needed help getting rid of his data and all that. I also hooked him up with somebody who was interested in finding the old Macs and just did it just to be a kind person. So he reciprocated. He offered me a lot of things completely free. I also picked up something else from another seller this weekend. They had a lot of computers for recycling. I had sent a message out because I saw one that interested me. They told me somebody else was coming to get it. I said, okay, well, thank you very much. I hope it's not a recycler because they're going to destroy it while I collect these kind of things. Well, he wrote me back saying that he held on to one of the machines that I had expressed interest in, and I picked it up today also. So let's take a look and see what happens when you are kind to strangers. So this first computer here is a Macintosh 2SI. This came from the seller of the the Miracle piano. He had taken out his hard drive, offered it to me. Unfortunately, it does not power up. He was able to keep everything I need, the hard drive sled, the power cables, all that. Also came with, as you can hear in the background, keyboard and mouse. So all of this so far completely free. And the amazing thing is, this is the small things that he kept for me. So let's keep looking. In this box are the more exciting things, in my opinion, that I have not ever found locally. This was completely free. Again, he thanked me for all the help that I provided him with the recycling of his computers, or the resale of his computers. I did not want to take any money from him, but he said he put together a package of things he thought I would enjoy, being that I collect this kind of thing, and I could come get it along with the 2SI that you just saw. So let's take a look to see what's inside. So this box is very full, so I'm going to do my best to show you all the items. I don't want to take too much time. I'm not going to be going into too much detail, but I think you'll agree with me that these are some pretty amazing things. So first of all, we have the Apple Printer Software Collection for Apple LaserWriter series. Perfect shape. Very cool. Next, the Apple Sales and Marketing Resource Library. And the interesting thing here is it actually includes a macOS 8.5 disk that you cannot show or display until that date. So there's the disk right there. Luckily, we're well past the date. And then inside are the discs. And here's disc number 2. So some demos, Premiere, product photography, other things like that. Disc 1, however, if I can get it out, Disc 1 was a lot more interesting to me. iMac commercials, PowerMac G3 sales presentations, training movies, question and answer on the PowerBook G3s, Mac server, Apple IP, all of that. Very exciting. I love getting these old sales and marketing discs. I have some already. Xcode Tools version 1.0, I believe, for macOS 10.3. Something that I've heard about in other creators' YouTube videos but never seen myself, this manual for the Apple collection. So what it is, if you don't know, are just different items that Apple would sell, Mac related. So you can call them up or place, I guess, a snail mail order and get all this Apple branded things. T-shirts, coffee mugs, just a lot of very interesting thing. My favorite part is right here. So the former CEO, John Scully, wearing an Apple shirt. This is definitely one of my favorite parts of what he gave me today. If you're an Apple collector, you'll recognize this. Macworld issue number 1 with Steve Jobs on the cover. It is complete, amazing shape. A little bent on the corners, but that's to be expected. It is quite old. It even has the little inserts if you wanted to order Macworld. Mobile Me. Not going to use the service, obviously. I'm pretty sure it does not exist anymore. If it does exist, not sure I would even need it. Just the box. Another sales and marketing resource library. And just one disc, I believe, in this one. There we go. So the iBook, first impressions, OS 9 reseller ads, iMac reseller ad kit. Apple paperwork, which I can only assume 2011 it probably came from a MacBook or an iMac he had. He was also selling an iMac G5, but I was able to find an iMac G5 in perfect working order. He sold the G5, but he kept the paperwork and the discs for me. This, I'm not going to go into too much. I did look inside. It is from a MacBook. I'm assuming it came with that. All right, let's look into, more of these discs. So first off, Disk Warrior, 16-year-old hard drives. Myst, the classic game. Now he said he played a lot of this. Pinball, Crystal Caliburn. So it can run on Mac OS and Windows compatible. Windows 3.1 and 95. Some kind of disk that spring cleans your hard drives. Not sure I'm going to be using that. The old Norton Utilities. I had a French one and here's an English one now. And I'm not entirely sure what this one is. Retrospect Express from Dance. So it is just the disc. More things. Open window files on your Mac instantly with MacLink Plus. It has the keys, that's why I'm not going to show the inside. And it lets you view text and graphic files from Windows machines. Next, we have some Power Macintosh or Apple Macintosh CDs. So the install for the, it's hard to see, but the 61, 71, and 81. Next, the PowerBook 3400 install CD or restore CD. The Macintosh 75, 100, 85, 120. One I definitely didn't have before, the System 7.5 Update 2.0. Next, try to make it a little bit quicker, Mac OS 8. After that, another slightly different copy of OS 8. After that, another copy of OS 8. I think you can see where I'm heading on this. And next, another copy of OS 8. I'm definitely not running out of Mac OS 8. And one of my favorite parts so far that I collected, OS 8 Demo Tour. So it just lets you know how to use your new Mac OS. And after that, OS 9. And another OS 9, but this one not for resale. Promotional copy. More software discs. iLife 08 in the box. Box is in perfect condition. Final Cut Express 4. If you're a Mac collector, you're probably very jealous right now. AppleCare. Then some Airport Express and iTunes CD. And a Developer Connection CD from 1998. This one's a little bit different. So IP, AppleShare IP discs. So 5.0. A resource library for the sales and marketing from 1999. IP 5.0. And COPS Talk 2.0. So it's a client services for Windows 95, includes utilities and documentation. So I guess it lets you talk between your Windows 95 and Apple machines. Next, their internet server solution. Workgroup server. Apple Power Macintosh G3, Apple Macintosh CD. A second one. Power Macintosh G3 for desktop and mini tower. Some, well, Mighty Mouse. An iMac install DVD. Another install DVD. And we have Tiger DVD. And then a copy of Panther 3 CDs. Now, I know you're getting a little tired, but there is more. Hope you're still with me. So, 5500 and 6500 restore discs. We have Macintosh CD, Install Me First. And a 75-100, 85-120 CD. And yet another copy in my collection of Leopard. I love these small boxes. 10.5. And we have more discs. He had a lot of Macs, as you could tell. First, for what looks like he had written down a G4 450. The package that came with it, with all the install discs. I'm not going to go through all of these discs, but it is the whole shebang. After that, he had a G4 733. Again, all the discs are there. Immaculate. Not really sure where I'm going to put all these discs. He had a bunch of iMacs. I helped him wipe 2 of them. So he had these little things. These little packages of discs. So this one is open, complete, but I have not just 1, or 2, or 3, but 4 of these now. And these 3 are completely sealed. They've never been opened. Move this stuff out of the way, actually. All right. After that, we have FireWire 400. Mac adapter, monitor adapter. Sticky because of the plastic slowly starting to degrade. puck mice. But not just those. A third one. And it's plastic. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. Next, Apple Vision software on floppies. Doesn't look like he ever opened it. The seal is still there. It is not coming off. And finally, user guides. Macintosh user guide. Another Macintosh user guide. You can definitely tell it's a little bit different. The quick reference guide. Technical information on your 8500. Important information about your manuals. Macintosh reference. Power Mac user guides for the 8500s. 8500 again. The emergency handbook. The emergency handbook for Mac OS 8.1. Apple Share IP 5.0. The LaserWriter 8500. Remote Access Guide. Apple Remote Access Client User Guide for Macintosh. A second one. Setting up your workgroup server 9650. The Server Administrator's Manual for 7350 9650. Apple RAID Software Administrator's Guide. And we're almost done this box. Setting up your Power Macintosh for the G3 Mini Towers. A second one. Setting up your Power Macintosh. And this has a few different manuals inside. How to use America Online. Another emergency handbook. And technical information. This is really cool. The Resource Guide for Support, Service, and Training. LaserWriter 8500. Another one. Color Plus display, the 14-inch. The Multiple Scan 20 display. Apple computer. Not really sure which one this is for. Now, he got rid of all these machines. I really just wanted the documentation. Multiple Scan 20. Sealed. Apple Vision, actually, and it has the disc inside. Right here, you can see it. And this one is not sealed, so I'm assuming it's one of the CDs I've already taken out. And finally, Color Sync display, not sealed. And there was one more thing. So this is everything from the person that I had bought the Miracle Piano from. He gave me all of this, the manuals, the discs, the 2SI, completely free. But I also went to one other place. That was the one I explained before. He was recycling a load of computers. I had seen a Power Macintosh. I asked him if he would hold that for me. He said, well, someone's coming to get it. Long story short, I told him, I'm a collector and the other person more than likely is going to scrap it. He kept it for me and I picked it up the same day. So let's take a look to see what I got from that last person. And this here was what I had seen in his ad. I saw the Power Macintosh G3, a whole stack of computers that he was getting rid of. He agreed to let me take it. He saved it for me at his home, picked it up today, contactless, and I was pleased to see that it was, while dirty, in very good physical shape, no rusting. It is a 333 megahertz model. It was very odd that some pieces were floating around, hard drive and some of the cabling. I reconnected everything, powered it on, and it worked just fine. Installed a new OS, and here we go. A free Power Macintosh G3, and that's the last machine I picked up today. So today's video, I paid a total of $0. It just cost me on gas. I was not expecting these things, especially from the first seller. All I did was just be kind to someone else, and they returned the favor, and while they didn't have to, I definitely appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.